happy 4th of July to you. A lot of people are going to be enjoying the weather, gatherings, cookouts, what have you. And then really talking about summer in general, it is the time to get outdoors. A lot of people like to do that. But we know it's been hot in the Carolinas, and as the Carolinas swelter under the summer heat, many of us are going to feel certainly the physical effects of these extreme temperatures. We talk about staying hydrated and whatnot. But what about the mental health impacts? Recent research showing that extreme weather conditions, including a recent heat wave, are causing anxiety for 21% of North Carolinians. So joining us right now is Adina Godet. She is a licensed clinical social worker with ThriveWorks in Charlotte, who specializes in stress, anxiety, and coping skills. Thanks for joining us here, Adina.
Thank you so much for having me.
All right, Adina, we talk about physical stress, like I mentioned, those health risks, but explain now how exactly heat affects our mental health.
In so many different ways. I think the first thing that many of us experience is agitation and irritation because it is so hot that it can be uncomfortable, right? And also, I think a lot of people don't realize when we can't sleep well at night as well because of the heat, we have restlessness, and then that also can cause fatigue throughout the day and then further irritation. So definitely, I would definitely say those two things, but also anticipatory anxiety. Climate anxiety, whether that's from people having to go through natural disasters before, whether it's hurricanes, floods, tornadoes, tsunamis. So they could be having some of the same symptoms as if they went through that. But just in general, again, us being hot, some people can be nervous and scared and kind of worried about their health as well, even if they don't have any health conditions. So,
yeah, absolutely. That makes sense. And so talk to me about this research from ThriveWorks, 21% experiencing anxiety. What are you seeing in your practice here in Charlotte?
Okay, so again, climate anxiety, just having anticipatory anxiety. So even if they don't have anxiety, they're having some of the symptoms. So they're a little worried. Some people are also isolating, because they're fearful of how hot it is outside. I mean, it's been about, 90 degrees for the past 2 weeks.
Exactly.
And so some people may not have, their fans, or they may not be staying hydrated. So they just get drained easily, so now they've been isolating, and that can cause depression as well. And so yes, it's a downfall spiral.
Wow, it really is. Yeah, I mean, you talk about that, and I think people don't want to go outside sometimes, and that definitely can be a thing for isolation, a risk for that. So what are some of the symptoms people should look out for when it comes to watching our neighbors, elderly, friends, and family?
I think in general, go ahead and just prepare to take care of them, or just look out for them. Check in with them, even if they don't have any symptoms that they're going through or don't have any illnesses. I would definitely check in general because they're older, and we have different family members as well that we just need to go ahead and check on, just to help them out. Make sure they're being hydrated, make sure they're staying on their routine, make sure they're getting out but balancing, getting out instead of just staying inside. So yes.
Yeah, how about kids? We know kids want to go outside and get restless with the summer, no school. If they're staying inside, what is the mental health challenge here?
Well, kids, they're very active. They're more active than adults, and so yes, they do want to go outside. But again, I would just say having that balance. So seeing what they can do, and of course, if you need to, just prepare when they do go outside. So if that's having multiple water bottles, multiple sources of electrolytes, having portable fans. I know I have multiple portable fans. I can't leave without it. So I definitely say have that for them, or even washcloths, little towels and washcloths so that they can cool down and put cold water on, and they can put it on their head, or just use it for when they're sweating. So yes.
Yeah, very good. You're so cheery and lovely. It's great summer energy for us here that are inside this Live Impact studio with no windows.
Not even a window.
Not even a window. Any other maybe specific techniques if we are confined confined to the indoors and we just can't go outside at all.
Yes, I think, even saying that, I had a client that talked about that and just saying that she had similar effects as if it was COVID, being on lockdown.
Yeah.
And so, again, watching out for that depressive mode, not being able to go outside, not naturally getting the vitamins from the sun, those types of things. So having little routines that you do inside. So if that's watching your favorite show, so you can get some laughter or, just get some connection that way. If you're still calling people and checking up on them, whether it's through FaceTime, video chat, or just, regular telephone calls, doing that. And again, I think you're still having that routine. So what is it that you can do? I know some people like to do their makeup inside, so just finding something for you to do in the house if you really cannot go out.
All right, what are you thinking? When should people seek professional assistance or help if it comes to climate-related anxiety?
Oh, okay. So it's easy to say if somebody has a mental illness or if they passed out or something like that, right? You can go to the doctor and go to the hospital or the ER. However, when it comes to mental, a lot of people overlook it. And so again, if you feel like you've been isolating or if you feel like you have had that much anxiety to where you're afraid now to kind of go outside, I definitely think those two things, looking out for the anxiety and like the isolation and depression, then I would say seek professional help.
All right. And then when it comes to moving forward through the summer and looking ahead, what do you suggest people have in their mind and maybe at home?
Yeah, it's just staying prepared, staying hydrated, again, keeping your portable fans around you, but again, just balancing. If you know that it's going to be too much for you, I would definitely say do one thing a day. If you know you're going outside today, do one thing. Don't make it an all-day event as we usually would during the summer because, again, this heat wave, it's a lot, and you have to take care of yourself, So I don't want you to stay confined to inside, but just be smart about your decisions when going outside.
Oh, totally. All right, where can people get more information, Adina?
Yes, you can actually go to my page on TikTok at Your Healing Buddy, Instagram, Your Healing Buddy Counseling or Your Healing Buddy _. That's where I will be, and I also work at ThriveWorks.
Okay, very good. Good resources, good information, Adina. We have to remind ourselves sometimes, not to take care of ourselves, but our families, and this heat is definitely a consideration to do that. It causes so many potential issues. All right, good information. Adina Godet from ThriveWorks and My Healing Buddy.
Yes.
My Healing Buddy. All right, let her know that you need her if you need to. All right, thank you.